Usually this time of year, St. Patrick's Cathedral is packed with worshipers, especially today on Easter. But the church is planning to live stream their services, and so are many other churches across the country. But in some states like Kansas and Michigan, some pastors are choosing to hold in-person services despite warnings from public health officials. This morning, Pope Francis celebrating Easter Sunday Mass in front of an empty St. Peter's Basilica. Easter is one of the holiest days of the year, but the COVID-19 pandemic is forcing some churches to close their doors. This traditional holiday prayer normally attracts thousands of Jewish worshipers to the Western Wall, now held with a small group of people. Here in the U.S., there is a fight over sitting in pews or watching a service online. In Kansas City, Kansas, the pastor of St. Luke's sending this letter to his congregation, writing, "When we gathered on Ash Wednesday, we took time to remember that we will all die. This is not something we can avoid, whether it's COVID-19 or something else. We need to come to terms with our mortality." But the state Supreme Court deciding late Saturday night to uphold the governor's decision to limit religious services of 10 people or more as Kansas rapidly approaches its projected peak during the pandemic. And in Kentucky, the same exact ruling. This just one small window into what so many in the U.S. are grappling with. Officials and pastors openly defying CDC recommendations and planning to open their doors to hundreds, if not thousands, of worshipers today.
If you're trying to celebrate Easter at home, you don't have to be in a church. Don't stop doing what you want to do as a family.
I think I practice safe measures and everything. I try not to live in fear. I've gone to church every day since, I haven't missed a Sunday yet.
In Jackson, Mississippi, Pastor Jesse Horton says his congregation will gather, but will also practice social distancing.
My concern is, why is it that everything else can be open?
The pastor at this church in Arizona changed course, closing his doors after receiving backlash from the community. The church continuing service online.
I want the community to know that I'm truly sorry to cause fear.
With so many turning to faith, churches are turning to technology, like Rick Warren.
And I said, if you truly love your congregation, tell them to stay at home. Stay at home on Easter. And that will curtail our assembling, but it won't curtail our celebration.
And military chaplains are seeing an increased turnout as religious services have gone virtual. Guys, they have been there for me on deployments. I cannot stress enough how important chaplains are to the military community. And right now, they are trying to stay connected with service members, especially those deployed to states helping during this outbreak. Whit?
Absolutely, especially during this difficult time. Stephanie Ramos for us. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.